a lot of people just been behind me, pushing me, telling me the things I need to do, things I need to get better at, and just me going out and doing it, and having the faith and confidence and God, Him giving me my abilities to play at the best of my abilities. So,
just getting the opportunities in Coach Martin's system and style. How important was that? I mean, you seem to be a pretty good fit for what he does.
Oh yeah, Coach Martin loves tough guys and guys that just go out and play their heart out. So that's mainly what I'm about. So I think it felt very well when he came in.
John, you like being a guy that feels the need to score 15 points tonight? I mean, because you've obviously been one of the most consistent guys on this team. Do you like being that guy that has to score and get rebounds every night, every game?
I don't think so much being asked to score. It's just asked to go out there, and lead, in a way, like just play tough defense, and talk and be vocal. That's all Coach Martin really stresses. He really doesn't stress point totals or anything like that. So it's just all on the defensive end.
Jeronne, what did it mean to be able to get the guard play like you guys got here tonight?
It mean a lot, especially for our guards. I know it really boosted their confidence in their shot. So hopefully when we go on the road, they shoot the same way and play with the same kind of confidence.
Jeronne, I know Coach is saying that he's not necessarily trying to make a point to guys when he benches them, but do y'all take note when someone like Trey doesn't start?
Oh yeah, most definitely, because it kind of shakes up the offense. Because when Trey's not in some games, we seem like we don't push the ball as hard, or we don't have a lot of kind of pressure defense. But I think it really worked Trey up, and it really got him excited. You can see the way he performed in that game.
Coach Martin said you're about 75 to 80% of what you will be. You heard him say that. What's your reaction to that?
He always talks to me and tell me what I need to get better on. I know I got a long way to go, especially my offensive skills. I turn the ball over a lot, so I'm just trying to slow down, and get a consistent jump shot where I'm confident shooting and it's fluent.
Can you hit the three-pointer from the top of the key?
Yeah, I work on it a lot, but I just don't feel comfortable shooting right now in the game, so that's why I always just take the ball to the hole. That's easy for me. So.
He said it took him 2 years. You think it'll take you that long?
I hope not. Get back in the gym and see where I'm at the end of the year.
If you were asked, Jeronne, would you have said I'm about 75 or 80% of where I could be? Would you agree with that number?
Yeah, right around there, give or take a little bit, but I'm still pushing, working on my game. He always helps me, and talks to me from a mental standpoint. So that's really probably the biggest key in my game.
Was there a difficult time for you at all after that? You transferred, you didn't get to play for a while, and then when you came, you did play a little bit, and then again didn't play. Can you just go through the mental process there until you get to this season where you're regularly on the floor?
It was just like a roller coaster. I was up, I was down, I had high moments, had low moments, but I got a good support group, a good family, and I believe in God, so everything happens for a reason. So as you can see, I'm in the situation I am today. So.
Speaking of support, do you feel like the fans are coming around with this team?
Oh yeah, most definitely. I always get a lot of good feedback. Despite the losses, fans, they still stick with us and tell us they like how hard we playing. It's the hardest team they see in the Tennessee uniform. So that's real encouraging.
Do you think this teams have a tendency to play up or down to the level of your competition a little bit?
Yeah, I think we do. I think sometimes we come out, if the team's not ranked, it just seems like we play to their level, even though we may or may not be better. But we just got to work on that and keep our head at a constant place.
Why do you think that is?
I'm not too sure. I just think it's a mental thing. Whether the game's on ESPN or it's not televised, I think guys all look at that, and that's probably how they go about it. So maybe.
Coach Martin said that you've helped Jeronne Stokes. Talk about the ways you think you've helped Stokes with this game.
I just try to talk to him, tell him to slow down, and try not to make so many moves in the post. When everything's so cluttered, just try to be patient. The ball is always going to come to us inside. So because we're good at making plays and seeing the floor, and it actually helps. Spread the floor. So just tell him to be patient for the most part.
If you're 75 to 80% of what you can be, what do you think Stokes is?
Oh, that's crazy. His future is going to be bright. Tennessee's future is going to be bright. Once he gets it all together, it's going to be a good season.
Jeronne, how does playing in zone change things for you inside?
Not so much. It actually kind of helps because no one's really guarding someone per se, but it's actually more spaced out, and it's easier to get the rebounds because they really don't have a assigned blockout assignment, so it's easier to get the rebound.
Why do you think you guys struggled a little bit against them earlier this year?
Because I don't think we really shooting the ball that well from outside, so they're just kind of packing it in, and it's kind of hard for us to score the ball, and we wasn't as fluent in our offense as we are now.
Teams aren't doubling down on you as much as they are Stokes, are they? Or is it pretty close?
I couldn't even tell you. I just know that they try to double, pretty frequently whoever gets the ball on the post. So we just got to do a better job at not turning it over and finding an open man, mostly on the opposite side.
What's the best answer is finding the open man on the opposite side?
You said what?
What's the best answer? Finding the open man on the opposite side? Is that what you're saying? That's what you need to
Oh,
do
yeah.
better
Yeah.
when they double down?
Yeah.
Would it help if the team hit more threes? Would that free things?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. Maybe they wouldn't double as much, or maybe they wouldn't pack it in as much if we hit more open shots. But I think we're getting real better at that. Our guards are getting real confident in their jump shooting ability, so we'll be fine.
John, I know Coach, and you also said after the last game that it's one game at a time, but how much does the postseason mean to you guys? I mean, how big would that be?
Oh, it's obviously it'll be real big for us, and for our fans, and snowballing into next year. So, but no, we're just taking it one game at a time, see where we are at the end of the year.
You pay attention to where you guys are at in the standings. I remember at the beginning of the year you were picked to finish 11th in the SEC, and a lot of you guys were upset about that. I think you're still 8th, but are you feel good about where you're at, or do you feel like you guys should be higher?
It is what it is. Our record isn't really that good in the SEC, but we got a lot of games left, and we still can make some movement. So I'm pretty content where we are right now. So I'm pretty sure we're gonna move up.